maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ashik's checked in. And it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, New Orleans. Paul, right side. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so Paul nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Evans. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Evans has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Paul kicks to Pierce. Here's Jordan. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Stolen by Ashik. And here we go. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Pondexter, the pass to Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders be at bat in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Cunningham, he's checked in for Pondexter. Holiday comes in for Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Ashik dishes to Cole. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
They set the pick. And Davis can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. .107 left in the first half of basketball.
Here's Cole, defended by Paul. The shot. That doesn't go either for Davis. Clippers trailed by 3. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Griffin. And it's 9 points here for DeAndre Jordan. The Pelicans have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Paul outside. Back to Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Holiday, here we go. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Now both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Evans and Gordon are the guard set. The shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. And it's Pondexter in at the three, the small forward.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's Evans. Low block shot. Offensive rebound. That's good. Ashik's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
They get a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. First in blocks, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And that block shot ranking, really something to highlight. Their ability to contest and deny shots around the rim was a tremendous asset defensively.
Pierce kicks to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Evans against Paul. Evans outside. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Clippers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Jordan the pass to Paul. There's the dish to Griffin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he makes both from the line. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Screen by Ashik. Evans kicks to Gordon. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 6 points for Eric Gordon. Here's Los Angeles now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Left side, Griffin. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Paul. It's Pierce on the wing. Ashik defending. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jordan the screen. And Griffin. Here we go.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Omer Ashik. And Cole subbed in for Eric Gordon.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's the floater. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Evans. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Cole. Clock at 6. Back to Davis. For the lead. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw, no good. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. He's off on the second.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
The shot by Redick, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Paul dishes to Pierce. Jordan at the elbow. Poked loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cole's got the ball. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now here is Holiday following the shot by Chris Paul. And Davis puts it in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Davis, the pass to Cole. From outside, off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New Orleans on top. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And stolen by Redick. Pierce attacking. Pass to Paul. Jordan the screen. Kicks it to Redick. The pass to Pierce. Davis against Jordan.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Gordon. Pondexter from outside. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's Pierce on the wing. Dishes it to Redick. Up top, Griffin. Feeds to Redick to take the lead. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now. Be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
It's stolen by Davis. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Gordon. Davis down low. He's against Jordan. Davis with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Paul kicks to Jordan. He feeds it to Griffin. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Gordon dishes to Davis. Back to Gordon. Puts it up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Redick with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Davis with a screen on Pierce. Pondexter the pass to Davis. 4 on the clock. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
Now here's Paul. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Redick against Evans. On the wing, Gordon. And Asha kicks to Evans. And stolen by Reddick. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And it's still within reach. But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
That's a 2 from Gordon. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
And so long.
차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시 남아 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우린 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한 치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리록 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야오 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼
We're at the jam-packed arena here in New Orleans. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. There's Gordon with the 3. Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Evans dishes to Pondexter. And there's the feed to Davis. There's a screen. Shot off the screen. Drained for 2 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Thompson for the triple. The long distance three is buried. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Davis. Back to Evans. 9 feet out. That doesn't go either for Evans.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Evans after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Right side, Gordon. Back to Evans. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Evans. Pondexter, the pass to Evans. It's Davis on the wing. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Curry. Shot is no good. And New Orleans will come the other way.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Evans kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Green. Here's Barnes. Rips down the breakaway slam. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. There's the three. Here's Anderson. Another shot. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. To the inside. Wants to get it to Spates and does. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Cole's shot is good. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. A season ago, they won in 5 games during the first round of the playoffs.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Greg, we know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Bogut in at the 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Hasek. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And he gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Davis sets a screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. With the shot. Pelicans with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Curry. And Hasek sends it back. Wow. On defense, New Orleans.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Gordon. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Davis against Bogut. Davis, the pass to Gordon. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors leading. Now the dish to Barnes. Kicks it to Bogut. Passes it to Curry. Curry with another miss.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Right side Davis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Dishes it to Green. They double team Curry. Here's Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
There's the pick. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors leading by 4. Barnes can't get it to go. Here is Cunningham, guarded by Curry. Outside Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
It's intercepted. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. Thompson against Holiday. Shot to stop the run.
And the defense not making things easy for them. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Anderson outside. And stolen by Barnes. Shot, no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Good. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Abbott. They get it back. And that one's good by Davis.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. First in blocks, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And that block shot ranking, really something to highlight. Their ability to contest and deny shots around the rim was a tremendous asset defensively.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For New Orleans, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Luke Babbitt. He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 8. Curry kicks to Bogut. It's stolen by Ajinça. And it's Davis missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. The Pelicans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Ezeli the pass to Thompson. Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Davis.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And it's blocked by Curry. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him. And now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Back to Davis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Checking in. Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for New Orleans.
Ryan Anderson.
And now here comes.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Now Gordon. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Gordon dishes to Anderson. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They grab their own miss. And Thompson sends it back. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
The shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's Pondexter in at the 3 spot. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. And that one's good by Davis.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Thompson for the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Out left to the wing. Pondexter from outside. Shot is off. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Moving it up. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. To the inside. Davis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Norris Cole, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Over to the wing. And stolen by Barnes. And it's the Warriors on the break. They get it again. Tries again. And it's Thompson again missing.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half. Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. Thompson scoring. First in assists. And they also were #1 in team shooting percentage. A very impressive offensive group.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 5. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Davis.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Omer Asik. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Pelicans trail by 7. Evans kicks to Anderson. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Evans passes to Davis. Back to Evans. There's the triple. No luck. Great D that time from Curry.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's Davis. 23 points in the game. Good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 27 points for Davis.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's Iguodala. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Takes a shot at the elbow. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Evans kicks to Davis for the lead. And yes, sir, that one drops. Davis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Pelicans on top as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Timeout called the Warriors. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. Now here's Evans. Down low. Here's Hushik. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hushik's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New Orleans. Curry passes to Thompson. Outside, Green. Curry dishes to Barnes. Green kicks to Thompson. Left side, Davis. Low block shot on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Davis has got 33 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Here's Curry with the three. Evans with some nice D.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Free throw good, Davis.
Kevin, that trip there was a good sign for him. He's been getting to the line often, but has been struggling to convert.
He's off on the second.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
That is good.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Now here's Green. His three-pointers off the mark. And Davis, here we go. Here's Pondexter. Green with the block. They retain possession. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Thompson outside. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively. Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Here's Barnes. And that misses badly. Air ball. On the wing, Gordon. Evans with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors trail by 12. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's Hushik. Nice D from Bogut. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
In what should be an exciting four-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Warriors.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game.
Seen it with my own eyes, I would get otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untouchable technically, is something you got to believe in. Connect the cause and the facts, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone, and the fear of the unknown somehow just doesn't concern me. And you can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on. And I'm prepared to go it alone. I'm going on to a place in the sun that's nice and warm. I'm going on, and I'm sure they'll have a place for you too. Ooh. Anyone that needs what they want and doesn't want what they need, I want nothing to do with. And to do what I want and to do what I please is first on my to-do list. But every once in a while I think about her smile, one of the few things I do miss. But baby, I've got to go. Baby, I've got to know. Baby, I've got to prove it. And I'll see you when you get there. But I'm going on. And I'm prepared to go it alone. I'm going on. May my love lift you up to the place you belong. I'm going on. And I promise I'll be waiting for you. Ooh.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
We're at the jam-packed arena here in New Orleans. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. So Dallas will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Williams. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. Here's Davis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Dallas on defense. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Now here's Williams. Parsons on the wing. Dishes it to Nowitzki. It's stolen by Davis. Now Evans on the floor all by himself.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Here's Hushik. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Davis dishes to Evans. He feeds it to Gordon. Back to Evans. That doesn't go either for Evans.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Wide open. And Matthews with the basket on the assist from Parsons.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pass to Gordon. Matthews with the steal. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. Took him no time at all on that one. Evans with it. Outside, Davis. Back to Evans. Right side, Davis. Nowitzki with the steal. Lets it go from the wing. Matthews, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Davis drives in. And here's Gordon from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Williams with the ball. Evans picks him up. It's stolen by Davis. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Pondexter. Back to Davis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asha. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Drew Holiday has checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Tyreek Evans. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. Second in points off turnovers. Third in scoring. And they also showed up in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. When you squeeze the orange and take care of the basketball like they do, you put yourself in position to win.
And go back to points off those turnovers. I mean, teams really get caught unprepared to deal with that blitzing style, that trapping, diving in the passing lanes, and then running it down your throat in transition.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Here's Matthews. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Cunningham kicks to Ajinça. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Williams.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
New Orleans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Shooting for New Orleans.
Devin Harris is checked in for Dallas.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trailed by 4. Kicks to Evans. Lots of room. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Villanueva.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Cole, the pass to Anderson. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
At the line
For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Ryan Anderson.
Good on the second free throw. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. In the corner, it's Harris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Holiday goes in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For New Orleans, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Both free throws good from Holiday.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Cuts off the pass. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Anderson. Davis down low, is up against Pachulia. And it's Davis missing. Mavericks trailed by 5. And Parsons kicks to Nowitzki. From 13 feet, it goes down. Nowitzki's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Dallas. Evans kicks to Davis. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Matthews. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And it's Evans missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Ashe dishes to Gordon. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gordon's got 5.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williams again. Gordon. Williams kicks to Parsons. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gordon, the pass to Davis. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
4 on the clock. Parsons attacking. Can't connect from short range. And Davis throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the basket by Gordon.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Pelicans leading by 4. Evans against Williams. Lets it go from 14. And the shot falls short this time. To the middle. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one's on Evans.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Dallas also making some changes. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Pachulia. Felton comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Williams. To the right side. Holiday with the 3. And he gets it to go.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Feeds it to Holiday. Taken away by Felton. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Connects on the foul line jumper. And it's now only a 1-point Pelican lead.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Pelicans lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Davis and Ashik in the middle. Gordon and Pondexter are the wingmen. And it's Evans in the point guard position. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Nowitzki. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And he misses the fast break layup.
And trying to come up with the